This Enlightenment-era engraving reflects mainstream medical thought. It treats the body as a complex mechanistic object, separate parts that can be mapped, isolated, and repaired. Health is the smooth operation of these individual components. Disease is mechanical error, and healing is physical correction. This model has seen immense practical success. Managing acute trauma through surgery relies entirely on this materialist understanding of the body's physical architecture. It is the same logic that drives modern pharmacology, using biochemical intervention to control infectious diseases and stabilize failing systems. But while the mechanical model mastered acute physical failure, it relies on the assumption that biology is a closed loop. By focusing strictly on structure, it leaves little room for any influence that cannot be physically touched or chemically measured. We are currently facing a crisis of chronic disease, autoimmune epidemics, and psychological disorders that the mechanical model struggles to resolve. These conditions suggest that human biology is an open system, influenced by factors beyond physical causality. To find a solution, we have to look past the visible machine and examine the energetic architecture that precedes physical structure. This shift is necessary because our very definition of matter has changed. What appears solid is, in reality, a persistent pattern of energy. 3 distinct areas of research have eroded the traditional mechanical model, pointing instead toward a purely energetic basis for life. First is epigenetics. This model of DNA was once seen as a static blueprint, but we now know that genes are dynamic potentials. They express themselves differently based on signals from the surrounding environment. The cell functions as a responsive sensor. Its destiny is shaped by vibrational and electromagnetic information originating far outside the genome itself. Second, quantum physics proves at the granular level, solid particles do not exist. Beneath the physical crust, there is only empty space and vibrating waves. Matter is an emergent property, a stable resonance within relational fields of energy and probability. Third, the study of biofields provides measurable evidence that organisms both generate and respond to complex electromagnetic environments, much like the signals captured in this early clinical monitoring. These 3 streams suggest that the regulation of health is tied to these underlying environments. In this view, life is energetic before it is material. To understand how this works in the body, we look to 3 specific pillars: frequency, field, and form. Frequency is the vibrational signature of energy. When cells vibrate in harmonic resonance, the system is healthy. These frequencies generate a field, an invisible organizing matrix. Finally, form. The physical body emerges from this interaction of frequency and field. This defines the human body not as a machine, but as a standing wave maintained by energetic resonance. If fields are the template for the body, we must ask what informs the fields. Research into the interaction between mind and matter suggests that consciousness, focused intentional awareness, acts as a regulatory agent. In quantum experiments, observation influences the behavior of particles. Similarly, directed intention has been shown to correlate with changes in molecular reactions and the coherence of the human biofield. This suggests that the mind functions as a conductor for biological energy. By organizing the biofield, conscious intention restores the body's internal coherence. If the body is an emergent property of energy, then disease is more than a failure of physical parts. It is a disturbance in the vibrational coherence that sustains those parts. We are reaching the limits of manipulating biochemistry alone. To resolve these health crises, we need a model addressing the cell's energetic foundation. The next step for medicine is the ability to diagnose vibrational dissonance alongside physical symptoms. This approach utilizes sound, light, and electromagnetism to restore the body's energetic architecture. This is not a departure from science, but an expansion of it, integrating field theory and modern physics into the clinic. True healing requires us to see the body as a single continuum of mind and energy. It is a process that begins at the most subtle level, moving from the field to the flesh.
Thank you for watching. If something in this resonated with you, then you're already closer than you think. If you're ready to go deeper, there's a link below to my book, Quantum Healing Codes: Unlock the New Science of Self-Rejuvenation. This isn't theory, it's a framework you can actually use. Tap the link below and step into it.